transporter. That's gotta work. Okay, now the animation. Roll the animation. Hey, now we're rolling.
We wanna be like Sugar Ray and be an all-star someday. We wanna be like Sugar Ray and be an all-star someday, someday. 'Cause we wanna be like Sugar Ray.
Hey, pretty nifty, huh? I just hope Ray's as good as the animation. Okay, Ray, ready to try that opening?
I'm ready, Horace.
Okay, quiet on the set. Get ready to cue Ray and action.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sugar Ray Leonard, and welcome to Sugar Ray's All-Stars. Each month, we'll visit with sports superstars right in their hometowns to bring you some inside tips that could turn you into a superstar just like them. This month, we're at South River High School in South River, New Jersey, where one of the school's most famous alumni is about to let these kids in on a few football secrets. He's Drew Pearson of the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, Horace, where's Drew? We can't do the show without him.
He's coming.
When? I thought you knew how to work that transporter.
I do this equipment. It's, what's a transporter anyway? Whoever heard of a machine that can move people from one place to another? Oh, let's just run the footage.
Like any storybook All-American teenager, Drew Pearson excelled in more than just sports. Still, he was at his best on the football field. At South River High School, Drew caught his first passes from another famous South River alumnus, Joe Theismann. When Theismann graduated, Drew threw the passes himself. So well, in fact, that he wound up on New Jersey's All-State team in his senior year. After 4 years at Tulsa, Drew joined the Dallas Cowboys as a free agent in 1973. By the end of the 70s, Drew was named to the NFL's All-Decade team as he became the Cowboys' all-time leading receiver and remains today as one of the great clutch performers in football.
That's fine. But where is he, Horace?
He's coming. I hope.
Oh.
There he is.
Where? Where? Oh, yes, of course. Right where he should be.
Well, it's about time, Horace.
I've heard of fly patterns before, Ray, but don't you think this is a little ridiculous? I mean, don't you guys believe in airplanes?
Airplanes, Drew. Who needs airplanes when you got a transporter?
Transporter?
Oh, don't worry about it. Like, we need you here real fast for the show. You look surprised. You do remember the show, don't you?
Sure, I remember the show, Ray, but I didn't think we'd be doing it on such short notice.
Ray.
Who's that?
That's our director, Drew. Horace Zondervan. Okay, Horace, what is it now?
Don't you think we ought to get started, Ray? We can't keep Drew around all day.
Right, Horace.
Boy, Ray, this is great. Being back in South River and all, the old school, the old field. I even see the old uniforms. I wonder if they retired that old number 15.
Number 15? That's a quarterback's number. I thought you were a wide receiver.
I am now, but believe it or not, when I was a junior and senior in high school, I played quarterback. I even played quarterback 2 years in college, and it wasn't until my junior year in college that I moved to wide receiver, and I've been there ever since.
Hey, Drew, I got a special friend I want you to meet. This is John Phillips. He's the top receiver on his team.
I know he's a receiver. I saw that when I dropped in. I also saw that he dropped that pass.
Probably because he saw you.
That's no excuse, guys. One thing a receiver has to have at all times is concentration, especially on that catch over the middle. Come on, let me tell you about it.
All right.
One of the toughest catches in football to make is that catch over the middle. Why? Because it requires total concentration. You have to block out everything around you. That includes those defensive backs that are trying to hit you and take your head off. You have to concentrate on the ball and block out everything around you and look solely on the football. Once you do that, you catch the ball. You catch it in your hands. You don't catch it in your chest. You catch it in your hands, then you tuck it away. Why do you tuck it away? Because that defensive back is coming. He's coming with a lot of speed, and he's trying to knock your head off. So if you catch it, you put it away, you're not going to fumble the football. The next thing you do is you know you're going to get hit in this situation, so you try to go with the momentum. Go with his force. Don't try to go against it, because you probably end up getting hurt. If you go with this force, there's a good chance you might be able to spin away and get a couple extra yards. We got a few drills set up for this to help you with this, so let's go try a few.
Okay, all right.
Boy, this better be good.
Okay. Say, Drew, do I get this? I use this?
Yeah, use that, Ray. That'll be part of the drill. See, this is a dummy here. Smack some of the players with him. We'll see what happens, all right?
Okay, man.
Okay, here's the drill.
Send 'em
all
out.
right? You ready? This drill's for two things. Concentration, and after we concentrate and catch the ball, catching it, taking a lick, and running upfield for the score, okay? So let's do it. John, you go first. All right, let's go. Okay, on go. Ready, go. Oh, John.
Get out of here.
Don't worry about him. He's not going to
afraid of
hurt
me.
you. Okay?
Yeah.
You got to concentrate on that ball. You won't even see him.
All right.
Okay? Concentration's the key, all right? Hustle
Hey,
back.
send me another one, Drew.
Okay, who's next? Tom? All right, get out there, Tom. Let's see it work. On go. Ready, go. Oh, man. Oh, Ray. That's 15 yards. You can't do that. You can't do that.
I'm sorry.
Come on, pick the dummy up. You can't do that.
Flashback. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with that guy?
I apologize.
Okay, Dan, you try it this time. Let's go. Let's go, Danny. On go. Ready, go. Oh, man. Boy, that was a lick, boy.
Tough.
That's a good catch. What is the drill? Catch the ball, concentrate, then put it away. Boom. Go with the flow, spin, then go get some yardage, okay? All right, John, how about you? Let's try it this time. All right, come on, let's make it work. Let's show them how this drill is worked. On go. Ready, go. All right. That's the way to do it.
Hey,
Okay.
what do you think,
All
Horace?
right, John. All right.
What? I was just practicing my concentration, Ray.
Concentration, Horace? Sure. But anyway, how did Drew look?
Good, Ray, good, but I've seen better.
I should have known.
Hey, it's true. Here, I'll show you.
Raymond Berry of the Baltimore Colts was not a fast man, but he ran his patterns with such perfection that he became the NFL's top receiver in the late 1950s and early 60s. On the other hand, Lance Allworth, as his nickname Bambi suggests, built his reputation on speed and grace. His fluid style gave birth to a legend in the American Football League's early years. Charlie Taylor of the Washington Redskins began his 13-year career as a running back. He then switched to wide receiver and finished with the most catches in football history. And not too far behind in catches was Fred Biletnikoff of the Oakland Raiders, a glue-fingered end with moves that could shake a shadow. Harold Jackson is often overlooked when it comes to outstanding receivers, perhaps because he switched teams more than any of the rest. But Jackson's numbers rank right along with the other top receivers in NFL history.
Horace, isn't that piece incomplete?
Hey, what do you mean, Drew?
Well, I think you might have left out the leading receiver in pro football history.
No offense, Horace, but I think Drew's right.
He is? Yes, he is. I did that on purpose. I thought I'd make that the trivia question. You know, like, who holds the NFL record for most yards gained as a receiver? In fact, I was just going to put that right up on the screen here. There,
Horace? Horace?
Sorry, Ray. I think I misplaced the answer here. I'll be with you in a minute here.
Drew, we can relax, pal. Something tells me he's going to be looking for quite a while.
In that case, Ray, do you mind if I ask Drew something?
Sure, Mike. That's what Drew's here for.
Well, John and I have been having some trouble with the sideline pass.
I can understand that, Mike, because that's not an easy pass to complete. Not only does a throw has to be accurate, but the timing between the quarterback and the receiver has to be perfect, too. Let me explain. Running the sideline route, there's two types. One is the discipline route. When the quarterback tells the receiver to run 12 yards and out, the receiver has to be disciplined enough to run 12 yards and out. On this type of route, the quarterback is thrown to a spot and not a man. The other route, the receiver gets to be a little more creative, to use his moves, to try to get the defensive back going, think he's going long, and then come back to catch the ball on the sideline. The most important thing on both routes, though, is concentration. You have to concentrate on catching the football. And after you concentrate on catching the football and make the catch, the next most important thing is keeping one foot in bounds. If you do that, you're going to be successful. Let me show you how to do that. All right, thanks. Mike and John, why don't you try and see how you guys do it? The rest of you guys come around here and check it out, okay?
All right, come on.
Remember, precise pattern, good, strong throw. Okay, Mike, on that throw, you're a little late. You got to get back and set up. The most important thing is timing on the sideline. That's why he had to wait on the sideline to catch the ball. You got to get that ball out there a little sooner. John, you got to have concentration on the sideline. Don't worry about where the sideline is. Catch the ball. That's the most important thing, okay? All right, let's try it again. All right. Good throw. That's the way to throw it. Way to catch it. That's the way to play football. All right, guys.
That was a great catch by John, but you know, Drew, there was not a defensive back facing him. What would happen if I checked him?
Look here, Ray. This is serious business. This is football, not boxing.
Makes no difference, but let's try it out, huh?
Well, let's see. We'll see what happens. Let's go. Good throw and catch. Good timing now. Oh, lucky. How about another try, huh?
A replay?
Give us another chance.
A replay?
No, I don't know about a replay. Let's go in here. Come on, let's talk it over.
Come on.
Okay, look here. This time we're going to really mess him up, okay? This time you're going to fake the sideline, John, and then Mike pump it to the sideline, and then go deep, okay? You think it'll work? Yeah. Okay, let's try it, okay.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Okay, good sideline route. Now, good throw on the sideline. Come on, get to the sideline. Oh, no! All right! Good throw. Nice try, buddy. Not as easy as you thought, huh?
Well, he gave me a good fake, I tell you.
Nice play, Ray. Looked like you ran for the count on that one.
Very funny, Horace. But I wouldn't talk if I were you. I bet you haven't found the answer yet.
Hey, sure I have, but I thought the people at home might like a clue.
Give them one.
I thought that Drew might want to.
Okay, Horace. Try this one. He played for two teams in two different leagues in the same city.
Hey, good clue, Drew. I couldn't have given a better one myself.
Sure, Horace.
Say, what are those guys doing over there? Hey, what are you guys doing?
Well, we're just making up some trick plays for duty teachers.
Oh, wait a minute now. I don't think you guys are ready for that razzle-dazzle stuff now.
We're ready.
Wait, I don't know about that. Sometimes even these guys can't handle those tricky plays. You guys see what I mean?
Well, I guess so. Was there anything special that Drew can teach us?
Yeah!
Well, Ray, these guys have handled everything so far. I've got it. When I went to school here, we ran the end around. I think we could take that one step further.
Sounds a little complicated, Drew, but you think these guys can handle it? Let's try.
But what I had in mind, Ray, was a fake reverse, where the receiver runs like he's running the end around, stops and throws a pass to another receiver downfield. Let me explain what I'm talking
All right, come on.
Okay, on this play, the key to it is the surprise element. We're trying to surprise the defense. We're trying to make them think it's a run. So what the receiver has to do, the first thing he has to do is put that ball under his arm, tuck it away, and run with it to a point, stop, plant his feet, read the defense, and let the ball go. Don't try to throw the ball on the run because you're not a quarterback and it's a tough throw for you. The problem with this play is we want to run it to our left. Most of you guys are right-handed, so we got to still make it look like a run. So we put the ball in our left hand. Again, we run, make it look like a run. Stop. Then we have to really work to get our body around. Again, read the defense, then let the ball go. Okay, the next problem is that guy is covered back there. We don't want to throw the ball because we don't want an interception. So we have to look at the defense. If he's covered, put the ball back, and the receiver run and try to get as many yards as he can. You guys want to try it?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Run!
Oh, no.
What happened,
man, Ray?
What happened? Jesus.
You're going to get that guy
Sloppy.
killed back there. That's very sloppy. You got to pitch the ball, okay? If he pitches it, that gives you more depth to see the defense. That gives the receiver more time to get downfield and get open, okay? Let's try it.
Let's do it, fellas.
Let's see what happens here, Ray. No.
Boy, that was sloppy. What happened?
You got to set up when it throws. Let me tell you what to do, Mike. You can't throw on the run, okay? You're not a quarterback. You can't get no power into the throw. You can't see that receiver downfield. You got to come down, plant, look, and then throw. If he's covered, put it on your arm and run, okay? John, here's what you got to do. You got to let that play develop behind you. You got to let the run happen, okay? So you can't outrun his arm because he's not a quarterback. The important thing for you to do is you got to get timing. You got to come down, fake like you're blocking. This guy will come right around, think he's going to make the tackle, sneak right behind him, and catch the pass. You have 6 points. What do you say? Let's try it, okay?
Let's go.
See what happens. Come on, I think you guys can do it. I think this might be it, Ray. I think they got it down. Let's see what happens.
Looks good.
All right.
Good.
All right. All right. Way to go, Mike. All right, guys. Good job.
Hey, let's go to the sideline, fellas.
All right. All right.
Come on. Good catch, John.
Drew, could I have a word with you?
Sure, Horace. What's up?
I think it's time for another clue.
Oh, no. Okay, Horace. Let's see. He was Joe Namath's favorite receiver. Got that, Horace?
Hey, I was thinking of that too, Drew. I just thought it might be too easy.
Look here, I really appreciate you coming back for the show. And the tips you gave these guys today, they'll be ready for the Super Bowl in no time.
Well, I didn't exactly have much choice, Ray, but it was fun for me, too. Being back at the old school and all, even though it did make me feel a little old.
You're still a young man, buddy. Hey, before you leave, Sidney has a question for you.
Sure.
I was just wondering about your equipment, Drew. Is there anything special the pros wear that we don't?
You'd be surprised. What we use is just basic football equipment, from our helmets down to our shoes. But there is some difference between what the lineman might wear and what a wide receiver might wear. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's the helmet the lineman might wear. You see the face mask? The face mask encloses the lineman's face so he doesn't get any fingers in his eyes.
Check that out.
Here's the face mask the wide receiver wear. You can see he's still protected, but his eyes are free. There's nothing in his way. He can catch the pass if he needs to.
It's a difference, man. It's not as heavy. Check it out.
Here's the arm pads. You see a lineman's arm pads. He hits more, so he needs a bigger surface. Here's the pad the wide receiver might wear. It's smaller, sleeker. All it is protection if he falls, diving to catch a pass or something like that.
Looks like a sock, Drew. Hold on to it, Drew.
And here's the thigh pads. You see how big this thigh pad is? It's got to protect a lot of area because the lineman's constantly getting hit. And here's a thigh pad for the wide receiver. A lot smaller, a lot sleeker, and a lot lighter.
You see the difference? It's a big difference, huh?
I know you like these, Ray, huh?
I want to ask you this the whole time, I tell you. Now, I'm sure the football strike bothered you guys, but did it bother you so much you guys can't afford a decent pair of gloves, Drew? Really, where's the famous?
But what the deal is, Ray, some receivers like to wear gloves, but they don't like
the fingers
covered because they like to feel the ball. So therefore, this gives them the protection on the hand, and their fingers are still out so they can feel the ball and catch it. But if it gets too cold, they have gloves with fingers in, and they can still make the catch with the football.
John, these are for you, buddy.
Okay, and here's the shoulder pads. This is what the wide receivers wear. Not big at all. Small area protected. All it is so the receiver can go up, make the catch. Little protection. Receivers don't do much blocking, so they don't need real big shoulder pads.
You wear these also, right?
Oh, sure.
My son.
Now, here's the difference.
Check them out.
Here's the shoulder pads the lineman.
That's an Incredible Hulk, huh?
That's right. You can see the protection in the front, protection in the back, and you can see the padding is a lot bigger and a lot more fuller because the lineman is always hitting. He's always in the flow of action, so therefore he needs something to protect himself at all times. Hey, Mike, why don't you try these on, okay?
Check him out, huh? Check him out. You're a big guy there. All this good stuff. I wonder why we haven't heard from Horace. Hey, Horace, isn't it about time we ran the answer to the trivia quiz?
We're running along, Ray. I don't think we have time for that. Maybe next time. Okay, men, get
What
ready.
do you mean we don't have time, Horace? We've got plenty of time. Just run the answer.
Okay, Ray, coming right up. I just have to clear something up with Drew first. In private, it's about his contract.
What is it, Horace?
Drew, I'm afraid I need your help.
Look, Horace, I understand. Look under New York Jets, letter M, and you'll find the answer.
Hey, thanks, Drew. Letter M.
He first played for the New York Giants of the NFL for one season in 1958. 2 years later, he joined the New York Titans of the American Football League. That team later became the New York Jets, with whom he played until 1972. In 1969, he combined with Joe Namath to help the Jets win Super Bowl III. Charlie Taylor might have caught more passes, but with 11,834, no NFL receiver has gained more yards than Don Maynard of the New York Jets.
Well, how about that? I mean, that is, I knew it all along.
Sure you did, Horace. Just like you knew how to operate all that equipment.
Hey, I can work the equipment.
Well, I'm not taking any chances with that transporter. I have a plane ticket home.
I'm taking a plane home.
Bye, Ray. Bye, guys. We'll see you later.
See you later, Drew. Okay, Horace. Time to close the show.
Hey, right, Ray. My thoughts exactly. Get ready for the close and action.
Thanks for joining us on Sugar Ray's All-Stars. For Drew Pearson, I'm Sugar Ray Leonard saying, hope you enjoyed the show and see you next month. So long. Let's go, guys, huh?
Roll the credits.
Why do they do what they do? they try. 'Cause we wanna be an all-star someday. Yeah, we wanna be an all-star someday. Oh, we wanna be an all-star someday. Yeah, we wanna be an all-star someday.